6 Troopers Lady, 7 outside. His Lair Be Misty, 1 trailer 8. That's Spring Fiddler. Here they come. Out between horses, Daryl Sanjel shows on top. Jackpot Winners up on the outside as they race to the opening quarter. Jackpot Winner outside is going to the top. Richard Potfield is up to on the outside looking for the lead as they move by the quarter-mile mark. Richard Potfield outside and moving to the front. Now racing second is Jackpot Winner. Daryl Sanjel looks on at third as they swing off the top turn. The opening quarter paced in 30 and 2/5. They round the 3/8 turn. Swinging for the half. Up front, it's Richard Potfield on top. Racing second, Jackpot Winner. Daryl Sanjel third. I'm a Hitter racing fourth. Spring Fiddler in 5. Moving to the 5/8 mark. In a minute, 4/5. They're by the 5/8 mark. Richard Potfield on top. Has it now by 2. Jackpot Winner is a racing second. Daryl Sanjel third. I'm a Hitter moves up on the outside in 4. They go to the backstretch second and final time. Going by the 3/4 mile mark. Up front, Richard Potfield by 4. Looks for more and gets it now by 5 open lengths as they race on to the 7/8. 1:31 by the 3/4. Richard Potfield clear by 7 as they swing for home. It's all Richard Potfield. Well back second, Jackpot Winner. Daryl Sanjel moves up on the outside through the stretch right down to the wire. Richard Potfield on top. Troopers Lady, Daryl Sanjel will be 3. This afternoon's first race, your number 4 entry, Richard Potfield. 3-year-old Pacing Brown Colt by Quality Blue Chip from the Dam Bricks Duchess. On by Hugh Baird, Hampton, New Brunswick. Doug Falcons in the bug. Doug's second driving park win on the season. Both with this impressive colt. Wire to wire here this afternoon. 2:02 the mile for 4, Richard Potfield. Sire Stakes 2-year-old fillies. B Division has 1 Maple Grove Saray, 2 Glengall Sunbeam, 3 PH Eliza, 4 Island Jewel, 5 Potosi Fine Line, 6 outside is Hustlin' High Hope. Here they come. They're off and pacing 4 wide up front as they leave the gate. Glengall Sunbeam quickly away up the rail to take a minute there. Island Jewel drives up on the outside. Hustlin' High Hope wide third. Going to a break is PH Eliza as they get on by the 8th. Then up the backstretch they go. First time racing to the opening quarter. 2-year-old fillies are led by Glengall Sunbeam. Island Jewel is brushing up on the outside, looking for the lead and going to get past the quarter-mile mark. It's Island Jewel stepping to the front. Now second, Glengall Sunbeam. Potosi Fine Line looks at it from 3 and a gap of 5 lengths. Back to Hustlin' High Hope in 4. Maple Grove Saray looks at it from 5. Your trailer after a break. PH Eliza, 31 seconds by the quarter-mile mark. They swing off the top turn. Up front, Island Jewel shows the way through the stretch first time. Second, Glengall Sunbeam. Potosi Fine Line third. PH Eliza drives the outside in 4 as they move by the half-mile mark. Island Jewel on top. Glengall Sunbeam out to challenge now. Second, Potosi Fine Line racing third. PH Eliza goes wide in 4. Back fifth is Hustlin' High Hope. And Maple Grove Saray trails the half in 1:05, going by the 5/8 mark. Up front, it's Island Jewel showing the way by a neck. Glengale Sunbeams up and out around the outside second. Potosi Fine Line inside third. There goes PH Eliza wide in 4. They go by the 3/4 mile mark. Up front, it's Island Jewel still on top. Holding off Glengale Sunbeam the outside second. Potosi Fine Line racing third. The outside PH Eliza coming back on fourth. 1:36 by the 3/4. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. On top is Island Jewel. The outside Glengale Sunbeam. Here comes Hustlin' High Hope and PH Eliza on the outside. It's Island Jewel on top. Way up on the outside, Hustlin' High Hope. It's gonna be Island Jewel towing it. Hustlin' High Hope second. It's tight for 3. Winner of race 2, Atlantic Sire Stakes B Division 2-year-old fillies. Your number 4 entry, Island Jewel. 2-year-old Pacing Bay filly by What a Monster. From the down big Jewel. On the Russell and Virginia Vasello, Bloomfield, New Jersey. Paul McDonald picks up his 69th winning drive of the season. Filly picks up her maiden record 2:08.2 for 4, Island Jewel. Now at trackside, Lee Taylor, long-time stakes breeder in Atlantic Canada. Here in Prince Edward Island, presenting the Atlantic Sire Stakes stroller to Island Jewel. And congratulations to the Vasellos of Bloomfield, New Jersey. Their fine filly here this afternoon, Island Jewel, winning it in 2:08.2. Atlantic Sire Stakes, 2-year-old fillies, B Division, has won. Machine Denise, 2 Dusty Lane Heather, 3 Heidi Midwatch, 4 Harborview Fashion, 5 Island Jean, 6 is PH Karen, 7 outside CD's Jenny. Here they come. Pacing Machine Denise at the rail. Harborview Fashion drives up on the outside. Third at the rail, Dusty Lane Heather. Heidi Midwatch moves up on the outside. Fourth grabs third. CD's Jenny on the move from 5. They're by the 8th and up the back stretch they go. First time racing to the opening quarter. Harborview Fashion on top. Heidi Midwatch is going up on the outside looking for the lead. Heidi Midwatch is your new leader as they move by the quarter-mile mark. Heidi Midwatch pacing on top now by 2. Harborview Fashion racing second. Miramichi Denise looks out at third. Fourth is CD's Jenny. Dusty Lane Heather racing from 5. Back in 6 is Island Jean. And PH Karen trails 30-2 by the opening quarter. 2-year-old fillies race through the stretch. First time they approach the half-mile mark. And it's Heidi Midwatch, your leader up front. Up to on the outside now is Miramichi Denise. Harborview Fashion inside third. CD's Jenny goes wide in 4. From 5, Dusty Lane Heather. There goes PH Karen. And Island Jean trails the half in 1:02.2. They're by the 5/8 mark. Up front, it's Heidi Midwatch with the lead. Racing a tight second is Miramichi Denise. CD's Jenny moves up on the outside third. Down the backstretch going by the 3/4 mile mark. Heidi Midwatch is your leader up front. Second is Miramichi Denise. CD's Jenny looks at it from 3. PH Karen is moving fourth from the back. Now Island Jean is full of pace in 5. Midway around the final turn for home. 1:34.1 by the 3/4. It's Heidi Midwatch. Here comes Miramichi Denise. CD's Jenny 3 wide. They swing for home. Heidi Midwatch on top. Miramichi Denise. CD's Jenny's closing up on the outside. CD's Jenny is coming on right down to the wire. CD's Jenny towing it. It's tight for second and third. Winner of race 3, Atlantic Sire Stakes 2-year-old fillies B Division. Your number 7 entry, CD's Jenny. 2-year-old Pacing Bay filly by AC's Dandy. From the Good Race Mare, Carolyn D. On by Richie McPhee of Cornwall. Brian McPhee picks up his 11th winning drive on the season. A mile of 2:07.1 becomes a maiden record 4-7. CD's Jenny. Now at trackside, Bob Connolly, PBI Director of the Atlantic Standardbred Breeders Association, presenting the cooler to the winning filly, that's CD's Jenny. Congratulations to the owner, who was also the breeder of this fine filly. That is Richie McPhee of Cornwall, and driver Brian McPhee. CD's Jenny winning it in 2:07.1. Dusty, 3 Shadow Lady, 4 CS Code, 5 Jules Lehigh, 6 Island Hampton, 7 outside Sasscaster, 1 trailer 8, that's Miss Potosi's Son. Here they come. And pacing HF Dusty quickly away to attack him into their Shadow Lady. Drives up 2 on the outside. Out the rail, Terrific Forest driving third way up on the outside. Island Hampton. He's joining the leaders up front 3 wide as they get on by the 8. The battle on up front as they're moving up the backstretch. First time racing to the opening quarter with the lead up front as they pass the quarter-mile mark is Island Hampton. Now racing second is Shadow Lady. From 3 is HF Dusty. Jules Lehigh racing fourth. Well back in 5 is Sasscaster. Racing from 6 is CS Code. From 7 after break, Terrific Forest. And Miss Potosi's Son trails 30-2 by the opening quarter. They swing off the top turn, heading for the half-mile mark. And it's Island Hampton showing the way up front. Shadow Lady right there, second. HF Dusty racing a tied third. Fourth is Jules Lehigh. Halfway home now. Up front, it's Island Hampton, your leader, as they move to the paddock turn second time, going to the 5/8 mark. Second is Shadow Lady from 3 HF Dusty. Fourth is Jules Lehigh, the half in 1:01.4. Going by the 5/8. They go to the backstretch second and final time. They're on their way to the 3/4 mile mark. Island Hampton on top. There goes Shadow Lady up the challenge on the outside a second. Jules Lehigh wide third. HF Dusty up between horses now shows third as they race into the far turn final time. Shadow Lady is pacing on top. Second still there Island Hampton. The outside HF Dusty moving up third. 1:33.1 by the 3/4. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. It's Shadow Lady on top by 3. Island Hampton on the outside is HF Dusty. Jules Lehigh coming on. They'll race for place. They're not catching Shadow Lady today. It's tight for second and third. The Irish official winner of race 4, the Molson Canadian Pace, your number 3 entry, Shadow Lady. 7-year-old facing Chestnut Mare by Sir Noel from Van Case's Shadow. Over to Bobby Stevenson, Fredericton, New Brunswick. Bobby in the bike for his second driving park win on the season. Good winning trip, 2:04 and 4 the mile for 3, Shadow Lady. Now at trackside, Sock McDonald, Moosehead representative for Prince Edward Island, presenting the Molson Canadian Pace cooler to the winning horse of race 4. That's Shadow Lady, the owner driver, Bob Stevenson. Has one Deborah Jewell, 2 Scotty's Reward, 3 is Thomas Bell's, 4 Ranger Treasure, 5 Peter's Delight, 6 Paul's Diamond, 7 outside is Tammy's T-Bird. Here they come. Pacing Deborah Jewell, rough gated at the rail, up on the outside. Thomas Bells is going to the top, racing up on the outside. Ranger Treasure, Peter's Delight. They race into the first turn and get on by the 8th. It's Peter's Delight pacing to the top. And up the backstretch they go first time, moving to the opening quarter. And it's Peter's Delight showing the way up front. Has it by a length and a half. Racing second is Thomas Bells from 3. He is Paul's Diamond pacing a tight fourth. Tammy's T-Bird looking at it from 5. He is Deborah Jewel from 6. He is Scotty's Reward. Your trailer is Ranger Treasure. Quarter mile in 31 and 1. They swing off the top turn, and it's Peter's Delight showing the way up front. Thomas Bells a tight second as they round the 3/8 turn, straighten out through the stretch. First time they move to the half-mile mark. Up front, Peter's Delight shows the way past the half. Second is Thomas Bells. Third, Paul's Diamond. Tammy's T-Bird is on the move wide in 4. Racing fifth is Deborah Jewel. Scotty's Reward and Ranger Treasure moves from the back. Racing into the paddock turn second time. They go by the 5/8, the half in 1:04 and 3. It's Peter's Delight, your leader up front. Tammy's T-Bird's up 2 on the outside. Third up the rail is Thomas Bells. Wide fourth, Paul's Diamond. The outside, Scotty's Reward, Deborah Jewel. Well back after a break, Ranger Treasure. They're racing in pairs by the 3/4 mile mark. Tammy's T-Bird is pacing on top now. Paul's Diamond is up 3 wide on the outside second. Peter's Delight up the rail third. Thomas Bells is going up on the outside fourth and showing third. 1:36 and 4 by the 3/4. They make the final turn for home, and it's Tammy's T-Bird on top. Thomas Bells is full of pace on the outside. Tammy's T-Bird. Thomas Bells up on the outside. Tammy's T-Bird holding on, and it's gonna be Tammy's T-Bird to win it. Thomas Bells second. Looks like Deborah Jewel for 3. By your number 7 and 3, Tammy's T-Bird. 5-year-old facing Big Mare by AC's Dandy from the Down Lady T-Bird. Under Heath Croswell wins. Lawberry Croswell in the bike for his 5th winning drive on the season. A winning trip, 2:08 and 2 for 7, Tammy's T-Bird. Johnson. 7 outside, Casey's Echo, 1 trailer 8. That's Go With Joe. Here they come. Pacing there 4 wide up front as they race into the first turn. Holly's Wave pacing quickly to the top. Aries Jason gets away second. Third outside, Casey's Echo. At the rail, Go With Joe moves third as they get on by the 8th. And up the back stretch they go. First time racing to the opening quarter. And it's Holly's Wave showing the way up front. Casey's Echo parked out now, driving out the leader second. Aries Jason at the rail third. Fourth inside, Go With Joe, racing from 5, Jetasonic. Your trailer is Kill Karen Governor. They move on to the 3/8 mark. Up front, Holly's Wave shows the way. 31 and 2 by the opening quarter. Casey's Echo the outside second. Third at the rail, he is Aries Jason looking at it third. He in the outside is Casey's Echo through the stretch. First time in front of the stand. They move by the half-mile mark, and it's Holly's Wave on top. Casey's Echo parked down second. Inside third, Aries Jason. There goes Jetasonic moving 3 wide. The outside in 4. Go With Joe and Kill Karen Governor trails. They move to the 5/8 mark. The half in 1:02 and 4. Off the top is Holly's Wave. Has it by 2. Racing second, Aries Jason. Go With Joe now pacing third. Down the back stretch, going by the 3/4 mile mark. Off the top is Holly's Wave by 2. Racing from 2 is Aries Jason. Go With Joe looks at it from 3. Jetasonic the outside in 4. On to the 7/8 they go. Up front it's all Holly's Wave now by 4. 1:34 and 3 by the 3/4. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Holly's Wave on top by 5 open lengths. well back second. Here's Aries Jason Go with Joe moving third. Through the stretch, right down to the wire. It's gonna be Holly Zorwave to win it. Aries Jason, Karen Governor will be 3. The winner of race 6, Atlantic Sire Stakes B Division 2-year-old colts. Your number 3 entry, Holly Zorwave. 2-year-old pacing Chestnut Colt by our track pacing record holder, Wavor. From the Dan Maria's IKEA. On the Stanley Gate here, led Alistair Hamel, Spring Nova Scotia. Claire McDonald picks up her first driving track win on the season. A winning trip 206 and 2 for 3. Holly's Orway. Now a trackside, Norman Reeves of Gwinnett, former president of the ASBA, presenting the Atlantic Sire Stakes Colt Cooler to the winning horse, and that's Wavor's first stakes winner here in the Maritimes, right here at the CDP Holly's Orway for Claire McDonald in 206 and 2. Afternoon's trot has 1 Bloody Stone TL, 2 Just a Pet, 3 BJ Gander, 5 Pauletta Skipper, 6 Kelzer, 7 outside Kirkwood Drive. Here they come. Trotting Bloody Stone TL off the rail, racing for the lead. Pauletta Skipper drives up on the outside, racing it along the rail third. He is Just a Pet. Kelzer drives the outside in 4. They trot past the 8th mark, go to the backstretch first time, trotting to the opening quarter, and your leader up front is a Bloody Stone TL. Kelzer is full of trap, going up on the outside third. Kelzer now second, and takes aim at the leader as they trot past the opening quarter. Up on the outside now, Kelzer is trotting to the front. Racing second, Bloody Stone TL. Pauletta Skipper trotting third from 4 Just a Pet, BJ Gander, and Kirkwood Drive trails. Quarter mile trotted, 33 seconds. They swing off the top turn. It's Kelzer trotting with the lead up front. Has it by a length and a half. Bloody Stone TL goes to a break inside. Pauletta Skipper now moves second, third Just a Pet, BJ Gander, Kirkwood Drive, and Bloody Stone TL trails. Trotting past the half-mile mark, they go to the paddock turn second time. Up front, your leader is Kelzer by 2. Pauletta Skipper right there, second eyes the outside. Just a Pet now third. 105 and 2 by the half. They go to the backstretch second and final time. Trotting to the 3/4 mile mark, and it's Kelzer showing the way up front. Pauletta Skipper draws alongside second and goes to a break as they move by the 3/4 mile mark. Kelzer is on top by 3. Just a Pet trotting second. Kirkwood Drive racing from 3. They go to the 7/8 mark. 1:38 by the 3/4 up front. It's Kelzer showing the way. Just a Pet is coming up on the outside. Kelzer, Just a Pet gives chase on the outside. Kelzer on top. Just a Pet is coming on, but they're not catching Kelzer today. Just a Pet second. Kirkwood Drive will be 3. Winner of race 7, your number 6 entry, Kelzer. 5-year-old trotting Baynard by Glenairs from the down start top Kelly. Only down Ross Lower Molecule, Stanley White in the Mike Stanley's first driving park win on the season. Trotting trip becomes a maiden record, 2:10.46. Kelzer. Next Sire Stakes, 2-year-old colts B Division, purse of over $1,700. Has 1 Selkirk, 2 Tarport Tassel, 3 Fenway Redskin, 4 Papa Don't Preach, 5 Kildare Michael, 6 on the outside is Go Easy Skipper. Here they come. Pacing Fenway Red Redskin, Papa Don't Preach, Go Easy Skipper's up on the outside as they race for top spot. Going into the first turn, Papa Don't Preach is pacing on top. Go Easy Skipper is moving up on the outside, a second looking for the lead as they race to the opening quarter. Papa Don't Preach is showing on top, racing up on the outside, now settling in second is Go Easy Skipper. Well back third is Fenway Redskin. Kildare Michael looks at it from 4 Selkirk, and moving up to Port Tassel on to the 3/8 they go. Go Easy Skipper's up on the outside and being sent to the top as they swing off the top turn. 29-4 by the opening quarter. 2-year-old colts swing off the top turn. Through the stretch they come, first time in front of the stand. Go Easy Skipper on top by 4. Papa Don't Preach now second. Kildare Michael on the move from 3. He's now second and going for the leader, Go Easy Skipper, as they race on to the 5/8 mark. Go Easy Skipper, your leader up front. The half and a minute for fifth. Kildare Michael's up the leader outside second. Papa Don't Preach now third. There goes Fenway Redskin up on the outside, grabbing fourth. They go to the back stretch, second and final time. Moving by the 3/4 mile mark. Kildare Michael is pacing on top. Racing second at the wheel, Go Easy Skipper. On the outside, driving third is Fenway Redskin. They go to the 7/8 mark. Kildare Michael on top by 3. 1:33 by the 3/4. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Kildare Michael clear by 5. Fenway Redskin racing second. Go Easy Skipper still there third. Through the stretch for the mile they come. They'll race for place. They're not catching Kildare Michael today. Fenway Redskin second. Go Easy Skipper will be 3. Official winner of race 8, Atlantic Sire Stakes B Division. 2-year-old colts, your number 5 entry, Kildare Michael. 2-year-old pacing black colt by What a Monster from the Dan Gailey Mirror. Under Walter Whalen, Dundas, Ontario. Ronnie Gas picks up his 15th driving park win on the season. A mile of 2:05.1 becomes a race record for 5. Kildare Michael. On a trackside, Vic Blunn of Bridgewater, Nova Scotia, Vice President of the Atlantic Standardbred Breeders Association, presenting the Atlantic Sire Stakes Schooler for the winning horse Kildare Michael. Congratulations to owner Walter Whalen, driver Ronnie Gas. Drops Atlantic Sire Stakes, 2-year-old Colts A Division, purse of over $8,000. Has won Woodmere Hobo, 2 Kimu Cayuga, 3 Fort Knight, 4 Angels Tracer, 5 Rust Remover, 6 PH Dougie, 7 outside Kilkerran Gatlin, 1 Trillery Boston Fenway. Here they come. Pacing a fortnight quickly away to tag them into there, racing up on the outside of Boston Fenway second, driving third into the turn. He is a PH Dougie. They get on by the 8th, and up the back stretch they go. Fortnight shows the way up front. Boston Fenway's up 2 on the outside, looking for the lead as they move to the opening quarter. Your leader up front, coming up on the outside now to take over. Here's Boston Fenway. 2-year-olds past the opening quarter, and it's Boston Fenway pacing to the top. Has it by 2. Fortnight is a racing second. PH Dougie closing the gap third. Fourth, he is a Rust Remover. Kilkerran Gatlin looks at it from 5. Kimo Cayuga looks at it from 6. 30 seconds flat by the opening quarter. They swing off the top turn. Boston Fenway's your leader. PH Dougie drives up 2 on the outside, takes aim at the leader and goes to the front. They're now halfway home, and PH Dougie your leader by here. Boston Fenway second. There goes Rust Remover moving wide to third. Fourth at the rail, Fortnight. Racing from 5, Kilkerran Gatlin. Then it's back to Kimu Cayuga. Woodmere Hobo, your trailer. Angels trace it a half in a minute. 4/5. They go to the back stretch. Second and final time. Up front, it's PH Dougie on top. Rust Remover gives chase on the outside second. Boston Fenway down along the rail showing third as they move by the 3/4 mile mark. PH Dougie, your leader up front. Boston Fenway second. Fortnight now shows third. Rust Remover drops back in 4. 1:31 and 1 by the 3/4. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Off the turn for home, it's PH Dougie. Boston Fenway. Fortnight is moving up on the outside right down to the wire. PH Dougie is much the best. Boston Fenway second. Looks like Kilkerran Gatlin for 3. Unofficial winner of race 9 Atlantic Sire Stakes 2-year-old Colts A division, your number 6 entry PH Dougie. 2-year-old facing big hold by Cloud Cover from the Dan PH Concord, owned by Dr. Jim Shire, Shubenacadie, Nova Scotia. Danny Romo in the bike, Danny's second driving Parkman on the season. Ladies and gentlemen, we just witnessed an Atlantic Sire Stakes record and a new record for maritime bred 2-year-olds. 2:01 and 1 the mile for 6 PH Dougie. Now at trackside, Donna Rankin Neville, secretary of the Atlantic Standardbred Breeders Association, presenting the cooler to PH Dougie. Congratulations to the owner, who was also the breeder of PH Dougie. That's Dr. Jim Shine of Penn Hill Farms in Shubenacadie, and to driver Danny Romo. PH Dougie setting an Atlantic Sire Stakes record and a maritime bred 2-year-old mark, 2:01 and 1. And the Glenn Kennedy Memorial Atlantic Sire Stakes 2-year-old Colts has one Jimmy Fiddler, 2 over on Fern, 3 Donmar Jr., 4 Bachelor Bull, 5 PH Terminator, 6 outside Walk in the Park, 1 Trailer 8. That's Woodmere Jinx. Here they come. Pacing Jimmy Fiddler right along the rail up on the outside. Donmar Jr. Walk in the Park way up on the outside. They're 3 wide up front as they race into the first turn. Donmar Jr. is going to the top. Walk in the Park parked out second. Racing it along the rail third is Jimmy Fiddler. Battle on up front as they move to the opening quarter. Up on the outside. Walk in the Park is moving to the top. Oberon Fern is moving up from the outside fourth. He's now third. A second Oberon Fern looks for the lead as they race on to the 3/8 mark. It's Walk in the Park showing the way up front. Oberon Fern is racing from to the outside. Third out the round, Donmar Jr. Fourth is Jimmy Fiddler. Bachelor Bow on the move. Woodmere Jinx, your trailer after a break. PH Terminator, 30 and 4 by the opening quarter. Lots of activity outside as they move to the half-mile mark. Passing here, Walk in the Park inside. The outside Oberon Fern racing second. Third out the rail is Donmar Jr. Bachelor Bell moves up on the outside in 4. Wide in 5, Woodmere Jinx. Jimmy Fiddler racing in 6. PH Terminator trails 1:01 and 2 by the half. They go by the 5/8. Walk in the Park. Bachelor Bow is moving up on the outside a second. Out between horses is Oberon Fern. They go down the back stretch, moving by the 3/4. 3 wide up front. Walk in the Park at the rail regains the lead by a neck. Up on the extreme outside is a Bachelor Bow between horses. Oberon Fern inside looking for racing room, can't find it. Donmar Jr. 1:32 and 4 by the 3/4. It's Walk in the Park on top. Donmar Jr. Bachelor Bow's up on the outside through the stretch for the mile. Walk in the Park on the outside. Oberon Fern. It's Walk in the Park. mark. Over on Fern on the outside. Walking the park to win it. Over on Fern second. Third, Don Margea. So winner of race 10, the Glen Kennedy Memorial Atlantic Sire Stakes for 2-year-old Colts A Division. Your number 6 entry, Walk in the Park. 2-year-old Pacing Bay Colt by Baron's Image from the Dan Escorts Maid on Eric Webby, Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. Robert Laughlin picks up his first driving park win on the season. Winning trip, new race record, 2:04.46. Walk in the Park. Now at trackside, the Glen Kennedy Memorial Tour presentation is being made, and some of the people involved in the early days of the beginning of the Atlantic Sire Stakes, which were founded by the late Glen Kennedy. Joining in on the trackside tour presentation are Percy and Estina Irving, Dr. George Irving, Lee Taylor, Chris Gallant, Lloyd Palmer, Dr. Don Lane, president of the Atlantic Standardbred Breeders Association, Frank Duck Acorn, and of course the wife of the late Glen Kennedy, Norma Kennedy, along with son Greg and family, and daughter Margaret and the family. Winning the Glen Kennedy Memorial Stake Race, Glen Kennedy, the father of the Atlantic Sire Stakes here in the Maritime Provinces. Walk in the Park for Robert Laughlin in 2:04. Connie Rankin Jr., the paddock with Calvin, 2 Island Exception, 3 Clayton, 4 Simcoe Class, 5 Island Hope, 6 Outside, Bio Medallion, 1 Trailer, 8. That's Carroll's Chip. Here they come. And Pacing Island Exception, Simcoe Class drives up between horses on the outside as they race into the first turn. Simcoe Class is pacing to the top. Island Exception now racing second. Third out the rail is Island Hope. Fourth is a Steady Calvin. Bio Medallion racing fifth from 6 Clayton. And the Carroll's Chip trails. They're racing to the opening quarter. Your leader up front is Simcoe Class. Island Exception racing second. Third out the rail is Island Hope. Parked out now fourth is a Steady Calvin. Bio Medallion from 5 racing in 6 Clayton. And Carroll's Chip trails. They move on to the 3/8 mark. Up front, it's Simcoe Class taking this field off the top turn after an opening quarter of 30 seconds flat. Simcoe Class, your leader. Racing from 2 is Island Exception. Island Hope racing third from 4. Eyeing the outside, Steady Calvin. Bio Medallion inside fifth. Halfway home now. Up front, it's Simcoe Class with the lead. Racing second is Island Exception. Island Hope driving third. Fourth now moving up on the outside is Steady Calvin. Clayton at the rail in 5, Bio Medallion, and Carroll's Chip trails the half in 1:01 and 2. They go to the back stretch, second and final time. Up front, Simcoe Class still with the lead up front. Island Hope drives up 2 on the outside now. At the rail, third is Island Exception. Way up on the outside going fourth is a Bio Medallion. Racing into the far turn, final time. Simcoe Class still on top. Has it by half a length. Island Hope drives at the leader outside second. Bio Medallion moves up. Island Exception looks for Racing Broom. 1:33 and 1 by the 3/4. Simcoe Class. Island Hope is coming on. Island Hope is coming to the top. Bio Medallion moves up on the outside, right down to the wire. Island Hope to win it. Bio Medallion second. Island Exception will be 3. Official winner of race 1, your number 5 entry, Island Hope. 4-year-old Pacing Bay Mare by Willowbird from the dam West Branch Beauty on McBurney Beacon and Gerald Graham, Chinook, Nova Scotia. Check that, owned by Joe Smallwood of Charlottetown. Joe the Biker's 37th winning drive of the season. A mile of 2:05. Race number 4-5, Island Hope. 1, Paddyland Mistake. 2, Crestwave Christie. 3, Cheryl's Time. 4, Hurst. 5, Woodmere Anxious. 6, BJ Globe. 7 outside. He is Daily Go Ghost. Here they come. Pacing, Paddyland Mistake quickly away to attack him. Another Crestwave Christie drives up between horses on the outside. Hurst is 3 wide to join the leaders up front. Daily Go Ghost gets away 4th out the rail as they get on by the 8th and up the back stretch they go. First time racing to the opening quarter. Paddyland Mistake shows the way up front. Crestwave Christie. Hurst is going 3 wide on the outside and going to the top. It's now Hurst taking over the lead as they move by the quarter-mile mark. Paddyland Mistake racing second. At the rail now showing third. Daily Go Ghost. At the rail fourth is Crestwave Christie. Cheryl's Time racing from 5. In 6, Woodmere Anxious well back. Here's BJ Globe. They pace the opening quarter in 30 and 3/5. They swing off the top turn. Coming through the stretch first time in front of the stand. It's Hurst, your leader by here. She has it by 2. Paddyland Mistake racing second. Daily Go Ghost third. Fourth is Cheryl's Time. Woodmere Anxious racing 5th. And BJ Globe well back is Crestwave Christie. Moving to the 5/8. The half paced in 1:01 and 1. They're by the 5/8 mark. Hurst is your leader up front. Has it by 2. Paddyland Mistake second. Daily Go Ghost looks at it from 3. And up the back stretch they go racing to the 3/4 mile mark. Passing there, it's Hurst on top by 4. Racing second, Paddyland Mistake. Daily Go Ghost goes up on the outside, now third. Fourth at the rail is Woodmere Anxious. Midway around the final turn for home. 1:33 and 1 by the 3/4. It's all Hurst on top. Daily Go Ghost is coming up on the outside. It's Hurst by 5. Daily Go Ghost drives up on the outside. Through the stretch for the mile they come. They'll race for place. This race belongs to Hurst. It's tight for second and third. Big Marshall back to line race. Your official winner on race 2. Year number 4 and 3, Hurst. 3-year-old pacing Big Philly by Concord from the Dan Prim Almahurst. On by Sadie Ferguson, Charlottetown. Brian McPhee picks up his 12th winning drive on the season. The filly picks up remaining record 2:05 and 2 the mile for 4 Hurst. Elmwood Crystal, 3 Deerfield Walt, 4 Little Inspector, 5 Fort Augustus Boy, 6 Asian Senator, 7 outside Sunga Sally, 1 trailer 8, that's Brett's Rocky. Here they come. Quickly away up the rail attack. Another Fort Augustus Boy up on the outside in the middle of the track second. Third off the rail is Elmwood Crystal. Driving up on the outside fourth. As they move on by the 8th is a Little Inspector. Past the 8th and up the back stretch they go first time. They're on their way to the opening quarter. And your leader up front is Ebony's Boy. Has it by a length and a half. Fort Augustus Boy racing second. Looking at it, third Elmwood Crystal. Fourth at the rail, Little Inspector. Getting away from 5 as they move by the quarter-mile mark. Racing up on the outside 5th now is Deerfield Walt. As they move on to the 3/8 quarter mile, paced in 31 and 4. They swing off the top turn, and your leader up front as they make the turn is Ebony's Boy. Fort Augustus Boy racing second. Round 3 now moving up outside is Deerfield Walt. Up the rail showing fourth, Elmwood Crystal. Round 5 on the outside as they move by the half-mile mark. There could be a horse down as you come through the stretch. Final time, gentlemen. They race into the paddock turn, going to the 5/8 mark. Turn on the yellow light. They go by the 5/8 up front. It's Ebony's Boy on top. Fort Augusta's Boy racing up on the outside of second. Third out the rail. He is Elmwood Crystal. They go down the backstretch, going by the 3/4 mile mark. Ebony's Boy on top. Way up on the outside is Senga Sally. Off the top turn, they race on to the 7/8 mark. It's Ebony's Boy on top. Please stay off the track, ladies and gentlemen. They go to the 7/8 mark. Horse is up, the horse is up. They swing off the top turn for home, and it's Ebony's Boy, your leader up front. Fort Augusta's Boy way up on the outside. Senga Sally's coming on. It's Ebony's Boy, Fort Augusta's Boy. Elmwood Crystal down along the rail, right down to the wire. It's too close to call. We'll need a picture. Winner on race 3, number 5 entry, Fort Augusta's Boy. 7-year-old Pacing Brown Gelding by J.H. Primrose from the then Miss Elmwood. On the Joe McQueen, Raymond Hughes called down Boy Junior. Test driving for his 19th winning drive on the season. The winning trip 2:08.1 for 5. Fort Augusta's Boy. Has 1 Flying Fellow, 2 Ricanoos, 3 Tolerance, 4 Leech, 5 is 1 Dragon, 6 on the outside is Trefoil Ben. Here they come. They're off and pacing Flying Fellow. Leech drives up quickly on the outside, driving for the leader. Third up the rail is Ricano's Trefoil Ben moves up on the outside of 4, and a battle on up front for the lead. Leech on the outside, Flying Fellow up the rail. They're matching strides as they race to the opening quarter. Leech is up on the outside and going to the top. Racing second is Flying Fellow. Ricano sits in 3 from 4 Trefoil Ben. Tolerance racing from 5. Your trailer is 1 Dragon. They move on to the 3/8 mark. Lee showing the way up front, 29-4 by the opening quarter. Flying Fellow racing the second. Third is Ricano's Trefoil Ben drives the outside in 4 Tolerance, and 1 Dragon trails through the stretch. First time in front of the stand. They approach the half-mile mark. Now halfway home. And Liege is your leader by here. Flying Fellow racing a second. Ricano's third. There goes Trefoil Ben. He moves up on the outside in 4 Tolerance. And 1 Dragon moves from the back. 1:01.1 by the half. Going by the 5/8 mark. Up front, it's Liege taking this field to the 3/4 mile mark. Flying Fellow racing second. Ricano's now third. Tolerance up the rail in 4. Down the back stretch going by the 3/4. Liege is your leader up front by 2. Flying Fellow racing second. Ricanoos is on the outside third. Tolerance 1 Dragon. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. 1:32.1 by the 3/4. Here comes Flying Fellow up on the outside. It's Liege on top. Flying Fellow's at him on the outside. Flying Fellow is coming on. Flying Fellow's coming to the top. Right down to the wire. It's gonna be Flying Fellow to win it. Ricano second. Liege will be 3. Winner on race 4, your number 1 entry, Flying Fellow. 7-year-old Pacing Black Gelding by Most Happy Fella from the Down Piper Blue Chip on the Elton Miller Time Valley and Ken Dawson of Ellerslie. Elton in the back for his second driving park win on the season. The winning trip 2:02.4 the mile for 1 Flying Fellow. Radon, 2 Raybell Joan, 3 Kitu Kenley, 4 MJ Quinton, 5 Circle Drive, 6 is Gus Miller, 7 outside, Flying Pin, 1 trailer 8, that's Somerville Bud. Here they come. pacing Rebel Joan following the gate out. Full line pen way up on the outside. Drives forward, top spot. Way down, gets away, third up the ramp. As they move into the first turn, they get on by the eighth. Rebel Joan pacing on top. As it by two, full line pen drives up to on the outside. Right on up the rail, closing the gap third. As they race to the opening quarter, full line pen drives at the leader, Rebel Joan. They're matching strides up front as they move by the quarter-mile mark. Racing into the far turn first time. Full line pen and Rebel Joan, they are heads apart, battling to the 3/8 mark, neck and neck as they swing off the top turn. 30-1 by the opening quarter. Rebel Joan and full line pen, they are still battling for the lead. Third is Radon, looking at it from 4. Is K2 Kinley racing from 5. Is Somerville Bud halfway home now, and Rebel Joan on top by a neck. Up to on the outside is full line pen up the rail. Third is Radon. K2 Kinley goes wide in 4. Somerville Bud fifth. From 6, MJ Quinton circle drive, and Gus Miller trails 101-1 by the half. They go to the back stretch, final time on their way to the 3/4, and it's Rebel Joan on top. Up to on the outside, living there is full line pen. Third up the rail, a Radon. K2 Kinley wide in 4. Somerville Bud up the rail in 5. MJ Quinton, they are in a bunch as they move to the 7/8. Rebel Joan. K2 Kinley is going up 3 on the outside second. Full line pen is still there. 1:33-2 by the 3/4. They make the final turn for home, and it's Rebel Joan by 3. K2 Kinley coming on. Somerville Bud, MJ Quinton. Rebel Joan. Somerville Bud is closing up. It's gonna be Rebel Joan to win it. Somerville Bud second. It's tight for 3. Official winner of race 5, number 2 and 3, Rebel Joan. Feature-all placing Bingner, ready for Robbie from the Dan Rebel Fate. On the Elm Sweet O'Leary. On the quick and the Bachman's 19th winning drive of the season. Winning 2:05 and 1 the mile for 2, Rebel Joan. Five is Glory's Boy. 6 outside, Blois Spurt. Here they come. Trotting Jennifer's Captainers up on the extreme outside. Glory's Boy as they trot for the lead going into the first turn. Jennifer's your early leader out front. Captainer finds the rail second. Up on the outside, Glory's Boy is full of top. He's third. Now second, and Glory's Boy looks for the lead as they trot to the opening quarter. Glory's Boy outside and trotting to the front as they arrive at the quarter-mile mark, trotting past there. It's Glory's Boy, your leader up front, has it by a length and a half. Jennifer Ayres trots second, Kathy Merritt tied third. Looking at it fourth is a Jennifer Rip, well back in 5, Ian Sealster, and a Blois Spurt trotting from the back, 30 seconds flat by the opening quarter. They swing off the top turn, trotting through the stretch, first time in front of the stand, and it's Glory's Boy, your leader by here. He has it by 2. Racing second, he is Jennifer Ayres. Kathy Merritt trots a tag third. Jennifer Rip looks at it from 4. The outside in 5, Blois Spurt, and Ian Sealster now trails. They go to the 5/8 mark. The half in a minute, 3/5. They're trotting by the 5/8. Glory's Boy, your leader up front. Jennifer Ayres second. Blois Spurt is moving up on the outside. They go to the back stretch, second and final time. It's Glory's Boy on top. Blois Spurt is moving up on the outside as they trot past the 3/4-mile mark. Blois Spurt the outside. Glory's Boy. There goes Kathy Mer up on the outside. outside. She's now third. They trot to the 7/8. 1:33.1 by the 3/4. It's Bloisbert showing on top. Kathy Murr is coming on. They swing for home. Bloisbert. Kathy Murr gives chase on the outside. Bloisbert. Kathy Murr is coming on. Bloisbert. Kathy Murr up on the outside. Right down to the wire. It's Kathy doing it. Bloisbert. Running record 2:05.2 the mile for Kathy Murr. Drash has $6, 1 ML Mac, 2 Good Clean Fun, 3 Island Falcon, 4 Jack Sewell, 5 is Magic Wiz, 6 on the outside. He is Raffia de Cavalier. Here they come. Tank them into their Magic Wiz drives up 2 on the outside. Good Clean Fun gets away third. Racing fourth is Island Falcon, Jack Sewell, and Raffia Cavalier trails past the 8th and up the back stretch to go. ML Mac is your early leader up front. Up 2 on the outside now, going for the lead. Is a Magic Wiz at the rail, showing third. Good Clean Fun, Island Falcon racing fourth. They're by the quarter-mile mark, and it's ML Mac showing on top by a length and a half. Magic Wiz is racing second. Good Clean Fun looks on at third. Island Falcon racing fourth. A tied fifth, Jack Sewell, and a Raffia Cavalier trails. They were by the opening quarter in 30 seconds flat. Swinging off the top turn. It's ML Max showing the way up front. Racing up on the outside once again now. Here comes a Magic Wiz. Driving wide in 4. He is Island Falcon, 5th out the rail. 4th. Now 3rd is Good Clean Fun, Jack Sewell, and the Raffia Cavalier trails. They move into the paddock turn second time. ML Max still your leader up front. The half in 1:02.2. Magic Wiz is at him outside second. Good Clean Fun tied up third out the rail, wide in 4. He is Island Falcon. There goes a Raffia Cavalier on the outside from the back. Down the back stretch they go, moving by the 3/4. It's ML Mac by a neck. Magic Wiz is on the outside second. Third out the rail, Good Clean Fun. Raffia Cavalier is driving up quickly on the outside. 3 wide fourth. They are in a bunch up front. 3 wide as they swing for home. 1:34 by the 3/4. It's ML Mac. Magic Wiz. Good Clean Fun looks for racing room. Can't find it. It's ML Mac. Good Clean Fun down along the rail. Good Clean Fun is coming on. Good Clean Fun is going to win it. It's Good Clean Fun to win it. Second ML Mac. It's close for 3. Official winner of race number 2 entry, Good Clean Fun. 8-year-old pacing Big Alley by Springfield from the Dan Calder Cash on the Don Carlos Stables, New Boston, Nova Scotia. Gary McDonald picks up his 17th winning driving on the season. Winning trip 2:04.2 for 2. Good Clean Fun. Gage Ringer, 2 Terrace Bonnie, 3 Lucky Tarball, 4 Tough Ben. 5 in the outside. He is What a Wiper. Here they come. Gage Ringer quickly away off the rail. What a Wiper drives up on the outside in the middle of the track second. Terrace Bonnie off the rail shows third. Lucky Tarball and Tough Ben trail as they get on by the 8. Up front, moving up outside. What a Wiper is pacing to the top. Has it now by a length and a half. Belgay Dreamer racing second. Terra's Bonnie third. Lucky Tarball pacing fourth. And the Tough Ben trails past the quarter-mile mark they go. What a Wiper shows the way up front. Belgay Dreamer now at tight second. Terra's Bonnie racing third. Lucky Tarball from 4 and 5. He is a Tough Ben. They swing off the top turn, 30-3 by the opening quarter. It's a What a Wiper, your leader. Taking this field off the top turn, they swing for the half. What a Wiper shows the way. Racing from 2 as they approach the half-mile mark is Belgay Dreamer. Lucky Tarball the outside third. There goes Tough Ben moving up outside in 4. Your trailer past the half is Terra's Bonnie. They race into the paddock turn second time. The half in 103. What a Wiper is your leader up front. Lucky Tarball's up the challenge outside second. Belgay Dreamer at the rail third. Tough Ben and Terra's Bonnie trails down the backstretch. They're moving to the 3/4 and What a Wiper is still on top. Lucky Tarball's at him on the outside. Third at the rail is Belgay Dreamer. Tough Ben drives the outside fourth and Terra's Bonnie trailing. Racing into the far turn final time. What a Wiper still on top. Up 2 on the outside, not a challenge. He is Lucky Tarball. Tough Ben. Terra's Bonnie's coming 4 wide. 1:35 by the 3/4. 4 wide as they swing for home. It's What a Wiper. Tough Ben is coming on. Terra's Bonnie right down to the wire. It's gonna be Tough Ben to win it. Terra's Bonnie second. What a Wiper will be 3. Then 8-year-old pacing Brown Golding by Ben Oliver from the then Cabarero Bell on the Sherry Peterson of Mount Stewart. Aaron Donald picks up back to back wins here this evening. This one number 19 now on the season, winning trip 205 for 4. Tough Ben on trackside. The stretch, it's the Alpine Light Pace as 1 Mono Robbie, 2 Naya Pass, 4 Smooth Ride, 5 Traveling Rocky, 6 is Max Racer, 7 outside Simcoe Flame. Here they come. Pacing a Mono Robbie, traveling Rocky. Max Racers up on the outside as they race into the first turn. Battle on up front for top spot. Your early leader out the rail is a Mono Robbie. Max Racer drives up 2 on the outside. Traveling Rocky at the rail third. They are racing to the opening quarter. Max Racer up on the outside looks for the lead. And they get to neck in front as they move by the quarter-mile mark. Max Racer outside shows on top. Mono Robbie now racing second. Traveling Rocky. Naya Pass is moving up outside third. He's now second outside. Takes aim at the leader. 30 seconds flat by the opening quarter. They swing off the top turn. Your leader up front is Max Racer. Second up on the outside now is Naya Pass. He's going for the leader as they move by the half-mile mark. It's Naya Pass outside and going to the top. Third at the rail is a Mono Robbie from 4 Traveling Rocky. Fifth inside is Simcoe Flame and a Smooth Ride trails. They go to the 5/8 mark. Max Racer still on top. Naya Pass the outside second. Mono Robbie at the rail third. Traveling Rocky fourth. The half in 101 and 1. Down the back stretch they go by the 3/4. Naya Pass is up on the outside. At the rail is Max Racer. They're by the 3/4 mile mark. Naya Pass outside. Max Racer still there. Traveling Rocky. Simcoe Flame is coming on. Smooth Ride is tipping 3 wide. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Max Racer still on top. Naya Pass. Here comes Simcoe Flame. 1:32 and 1 by the 3/4. Simcoe Flame on the outside. Simcoe Flame is coming on, right down to the wire. Simcoe Flame on top and pacing away. It's tight for second and third between Smooth Ride and Naya Pass. Race now, the Alpine Light Pace. Your number 7 entry, Simcoe Flame. 4-year-old pacing the big horse. Right track quarter, from the down along the end. That's a new race record, 2:03 and 2:47. Simcoe Flame. Now at trackside, representing Moosehead Breweries is Sonny McDonald. Island representative for Moosehead Breweries, along with Gordon Cox, summer representative for Moosehead Breweries. Here on Prince Edward Island, presenting the Alpine Light Cooler to Simcoe Flame. Congratulations to Bernie Beaton and driver Donnie Rankin. Simcoe Flame winning the Moosehead Breweries Alpine Light Pace in 2:03 and 2.
In motion, the Walt Hennessy Memorial Pace, field of 6 as they move behind the starting gate, race 10. Race 10 from the inside out are Stone Riggs El Patron with Gary McDonald, 2 Cinnabar Bell with Albert Bernard, 3 Doc Carey Benghazi with Mike Campbell, 4 Kilkerran Dundee with Don Rankin, 5 MD Applejack Morris Roy, and 6 Worthy Gift with Boyd McDonald. Here they come. They're off fan racing now with Cinnabar Bell on the outside. Stone Riggs El Patron on the inside. 3 wide is Worthy Gift. They race into the upper turn now for the 1/8 with Stone Riggs El Patron. Up on the outside is Worthy Gift. 3 on the inside is Cinnabar Bell. 4 on the rail, Doc Carey Benghazi. We're back to Kilkerran Dundee. The trailer MD Applejack. Down the backstretch now to the opening quarter. They'll race by with Worthy Gift. 2 on the inside is Stone Riggs El Patron. 3 by the rail, Cinnabar Bell. They'll race out the paddock turn now for the half. They'll race with Worthy Gift. He controls the field now on the inside with Stone Riggs El Patron. 3 on the inside at Cinnabar Bell. Action in the back tier now with Doc Carey Benghazi. They'll race 5 with Kilkerran Dundee. They'll race by the half. The opening quarter, 29 and 4. They'll race the half now with Worthy Gift. 2 on the inside, Stone Riggs El Patron. 3 on the outside is Doc Carey Benghazi. 4 on the rail is Cinnabar Bell. Kilkerran Dundee on the outside. They'll race down the backstretch now for the second and final time. We have a half and a minute and 4/5. It's a Worthy Gift now with Stone Riggs El Patron on the inside. Doc Carey Benghazi on the outside. Cinnabar Bell is with them by the 3/4. We have an 1/8 of a mile to go. It's on top with Worthy Gift. Stone Riggs El Patron on the outside. Here comes Cinnabar Bell. 3/4 and 1:31 and 2. We have an 1/8 of a mile to go. It's the Walt Hennessy Memorial Pace. Down the stretch they come. It's a Worthy Gift. Stone Riggs El Patron on the outside. Kilkerran Dundee to the wire. It's gotta be Worthy Gift. Stone Riggs El Patron, and looks like Kilkerran Dundee.
Now, parading back to the wire, regional official winner of the Walt Hennessy Memorial, your number 6 entry, Worthy Gift. 9-year-old pacing ground gelding by Noble Lord from the Dam Girl Liza on the board with Donald Trappel. Board in the bike for driving win 26 on the season. A winning trip 2:01 the mile for 6. Worthy Gift. Now at trackside, the Hennessy family and relatives of the late Walt Hennessy. Also at trackside is the son of Walt Hennessy, Joe Hennessy, and joined at trackside by the racing Hennessy family of Jody and Wally Hennessy up from Saratoga Raceway in New York, also joining in on the trackside presentation of the Walt Hennessy Memorial Cooler to Worthy Gift. Congratulations to owner driver Boyd McDonald of Crapo. Worthy Gift winning the Walt Hennessy Memorial in 2:01. Eden. 7 outside is Robbie Lee. 1 trailer 8. That's Blue Cameo. Here they come. The pacing Brown's Gunner following the gate out for the lead as they leave the gate, racing into the first turn. Brown's Gunner going to the top. Royal Homecoming racing 2 lengths back of the leader second. Joanne's Dandy parked down third. Fourth at the rail is Valenta Blue. Racing from 5 is Blue Cameo. They're racing to the opening quarter. Royal Homecoming steps up on the outside looking for the lead as they move by the quarter-mile mark. Up on the outside, Royal Homecoming is pacing on top. Brown's Gunner now second. Joanne's Dandy moves up on the outside, parked third. Valenta Blue out the rail in 4. Driving up on the outside in 5 as they swing for the half. Here's Robbie Lee 30-3 by the opening quarter. They swing off the top turn. Up front, Royal Homecoming shows the way. Joanne's Dandy looking for the lead outside second. Brown's Gunner wide third. Inside fourth, Valenta Blue. Wide in 5 is B.J. Eden racing from 6, Blue Cameo. And Robbie Lee trails. They move to the paddock turn second time. The half in 1:01.4. It's Royal Homecoming, your leader, past the 5/8 mark. Joanne's Dandy's up 2 on the outside. Valenta Blue out the rail third. Driving up on the outside fourth is B.J. Eden. Down the backstretch. Going by the 3/4-mile mark. It's Royal Homecoming still on top. Up 2 on the outside, parked and staying there. Joanne's Dandy. Valenta Blue at the rail in 3. They are midway around the final turn for home. 1:33.4 by the 3/4. It's Royal Homecoming, your leader, as they swing for home. Joanne's Dandy lives on the outside. She's still there and coming on. Royal Homecoming. Joanne's Dandy's coming up on the outside. Royal Homecoming. Joanne's Dandy on the outside. Joanne's Dandy.
Race 11, your number 3 entry, Joanne's Dandy. Your own pacing Brown filly by A.C.'s Dandy from the Dan Miss Elmwood. Along with Joe Friday of Charlottetown. Joe will vie for his 16th driving park win on the season. Parked every step of the way. Takes a new race record, 2:04.2 the mile for 3, Joanne's Dandy.
From driving park, this is Kevin Gallant. Here, buddy.